You have to unmute, Brent.
Okay, everybody, happy Wednesday. Big waves to you. Let's get these waves going. Good to see you. Good to see you. So, as people are coming on, and they'll continue to come on and continue to send out any last minute reminders to your team. I know it's midday, but listen, let me share this. And I have literally 4 minutes to talk to you. So, why did I create this group? Um, or why did we? I don't want to say I. Why did we create this group? Because I believe that you've got like you all, and why vice president? Why was that? Because you're starting, it's not that things won't back up on you a little bit. It's not that you're at a place where you can just retire. It's it's that you've started effectively growing a team, right? Now, the team might have slowed down. I mean, you're going to impact everything here in this industry. But a vice president and above starts seeing things come together. But with things coming together, there's frustration, there's challenges, there's obstacles, there's growth that has to happen to take it to the next level. All of these matrix is what created the Millionaire Matrix. But then we got to make a situation, we got to make a commitment to ourselves that, look, I'm not going to retreat. I'm not going to go away. I always tell people, when they come to me and they're like, I'm so frustrated, I might quit. I'm like, what are you going to quit on? Your health? Like you're going to decide you're going to start getting unhealthy? Is that where you want? Because really, that's the risk here. Like if we quit, the only risk is we stop taking good products that's going to help us live longer. That ego thing is what makes us want to quit. And we all have an ego. So this whole group is about suppressing the ego and go, you know what? We just want to go pro in this profession. We're not going to retreat. We're not going away. And we're going to learn things together. And so along the way, I always want to bring you value and have the opportunity to coach from a situation of wisdom that I've gained from this industry. And I shared today on the income producing activity call that this industry, I couldn't rub two nickels together when I joined this industry. But then it's a beautiful industry that compresses time if you start to go pro and learn it. And what happened from my 30s to my 40s is, and I can say this because this is a closed caption, but it's, you know, I was able to make millions of dollars in the industry. And that was great, but it was what I learned along the way that was greater. Because what I learned is when you start coaching a system into people and you start coaching a team and you learn with the intent to coach, then you build this distribution channel that you can take the proceeds from it and go let your money go make you more money in real estate, other things. And so I probably look up today, I probably make more money outside of the industry than I've made inside, but I'd had no money to do that with when I joined the industry. Does that make sense? So all my honor goes to this industry. So where can you find something where for the price of a kid's baseball bat, for goodness sakes, you could learn how to be an entrepreneur, learn how to be a business owner with a system, learn how to grow. And that's where we're at today. So that's why this group is here. And I preface that to say I'm bringing two gentlemen on right now. And I'm bringing them on because as I find value out in the world, I'm always going to bring it to you, my inner circle people. And for you, you can look at it and go, is this a time where I see, because what got you to vice president or senior vice president will not be, that group will not be the same group that'll get you to the next place. So you've got to grow. We've got to grow. I'm a chair 3 to get to crown chair. It's got to be new growth. I got to grow myself. And so I'm always looking for opportunities to grow and to scale my check and to scale my organization. And we only have 24 hours in a day. So what happened to me maybe a month ago, is I have a great friend in the industry. I actually brought him in. We brought him in to talk in Memphis, Tennessee. He's got over 30 years in the industry. He knows what we do. But the reason I'm friends with him is, yes, he has wisdom. Yes, you surround yourself with people that know more than you, that have done more than you, that can challenge you. And he's that person for me. But I also trust him, right? And trust is a hard thing to come by. Like, he genuinely wants to see people grow and develop, and he loves the network marketing profession. He loves people that go pro and say, I have no retreat. We're going to learn this together. So he came with me with an app that could possibly help me scale my business. Meaning, we all know that we're growing on social media. Like, that's where the eyeballs are today. It's the modern day QVC, right? And so we're all trying to grow and put content out. And we have a built-in system to where, you guys, you know it, you're posting twice a day, you're teaching other people, but they've got to build content around that, right? They just can't like just throw up posts twice a day and that's all they do, because then it will be spammy. So when he brought this to me, within 10 minutes, I'm like, oh my gosh, I see huge value here. But value not to take you away from the business, value to scale your business. Because there's all kinds of distractions in our industry. And I see people all the time, they'll run off chasing these distractions and come back 6 weeks later and they'll say, my paycheck's going south. I don't want that for any of you. I want you to be able to plug into sources that can scale your check and that can do the right thing. So, in saying that, Todd Falcone is here with us today. And Todd is a personal friend of mine that I would do anything for. And I've built a relationship with him because his heart for seeing people in our industry flourish is second to none. And he's going to share with you what we have here and what you could be a part of if you choose. I want you all to know I have no financial ties to this. This has nothing to do with me. Do I use it? Absolutely. Do I have any financial ties? So all of you could join today. I make no more money. Like, this is not about that. I will never, you can take this to the bank. I'm here to help you grow. I'm not here to scale my check because you've done some type of buy-in of something. I will always bring you value. And we're going to do a lot with the Millionaire Matrix. We're going to talk about, taking our money and helping our money go make us more money as we build this beautiful profession. We're going to do a lot of things, but it is always an encouragement to you. Okay. And so that's why I created this Millionaire Matrix. That's why I created this community that we will grow as people hit vice president in our company. You have the ability to invite your vice presidents here and above and get them involved. Okay. So this morning or this afternoon, Todd is joining us right now. And but he's also joining us with a CEO of this company that I believe wholeheartedly, if you choose, this could be an opportunity for you to scale your business, which at the end of the day is all I ever want to see. And I know Todd Falcone in his heart, that's what he wants to see. So, without further ado, I just wanted to set the framework for today. And we're going to do a lot of these. I'm going to bring you a lot of people that's going to add value to you because you deserve it. You've got here. You built a team to get here. And you know what? We've got to bring you things that you can scale from where you're at to where you want to go from here. And that's what we're going to do inside of here. So without further ado, I took up 10 minutes rather than 5. Uh, Mr. Todd Falcone, thank you, brother, as always, for your friendship first. But thanks for coming on. And I'm excited for you to share with everybody today what we got our hands on.
Yeah, my pleasure. Just want to make sure I'm coming in loud and clear. You guys can hear me okay? Beautiful.
Good.
Well, Brent, I appreciate the opportunity and I guess good afternoon for many of you. I think it's still technically good morning for me, even though I've been going since about 5 a.m. So it feels like afternoon. But yeah, I'm really excited to come here and share. For those of you that I probably don't know, most of you, I had a chance to meet some of you in Memphis a couple months ago. I've been in the network marketing profession for a long time. This is my 36th year in the space. In the last 19 years, I've been taking the things that worked well for me in the field and then teaching it. I never planned on being a network marketing trainer. People ask me that all the time. Like, did you always want to be a network marketing trainer? I'm like, no, I never had that plan. Actually, it was never in the journal. So, but it is what I do. I travel pretty extensively, doing like 30, 40 events a year for different companies. It's how Brent and I actually got to know each other. And all I'm really doing is I'm a field guy. Okay. So I've never been on the corporate side of a network marketing company. The only thing I really understand is like, what do we need to do as people in the field to go grow a business that lasts and sustains itself over time? And you know what? You learn a lot of stuff over 3.5 decades of doing this. You know what works and what doesn't. In fact, one of my short definitions of success is, if you're out there doing stuff, repeat what works and delete what doesn't. So if you're like doing something and wow, oh wow, that question I just asked that prospect, man, they responded really favorably to that. Maybe it'd be a good idea for you to write it down and remember to do it again. Or perhaps you said something and like, man, every time I say that, they run away from me. Well, maybe I should delete that one, right? So what I'm going to share with you, I'm going to be brief because I'm bringing the CEO of this company on who's going to share this tool with you. We all know, I mean, all of you that are here, you know the name of the game, right? The name of the game is exposure. More conversations equals more money. And in fact, when you wake up every morning, your priority really should be, it's like, who do I get to talk to today? Who, and not in an egocentric way, but who's lucky enough to bump into me today? And like I said, I don't mean that in an ego way. It's like, when you look at what you do and you like put a different set of glasses on, you guys are bringing high value, life changing products to people that if they choose to use those products and they decide to pursue the business, the reality is their life will never be the same. And many of you already know that. And so it's interesting. A lot of network marketers will look at it like, oh, I got to get up and I got to prospect today. And it's like, I would be getting up and going, all right, who do I get to show this to today? So your number one priority every single day should be, okay, exposures, invites, presentations, getting it out in front of people. Now, let's be real for a second. Sometimes we find people to be timid, shy, fearful. In fact, it's funny. Like this is my brand right here, TFN. It doesn't stand for Todd Falcone. It's the fearless networker. And it's not that I don't have fear. I most certainly had a lot of fear related to prospecting and just doing network marketing in my early days. But it's about helping people move through the fear and getting onto the other side of that fear, which is where you ultimately want to be. And so I'll give you I want to honestly, I want to reserve most of the time for Justin because this tool that you're about to see is like the biggest game changer that I've ever seen of any tool that has ever come into play in the network marketing profession. And as a speaker for the last 19 years, I've had so many people prospect me, hey, here's this, thing that I've got, bring it out to your audience. And I've said no to literally everything until this one. And honestly, it took them about 6 months to actually get me to take a look at it because I've seen so many tools. And as Brent was saying in the introduction, most tools get people distracted. We don't want to get people to move away from inviting and exposing. We want to make it easier for people to do that. So I want to give you one simple rule that
Hey, Todd,
yeah.
could I say this before you? One of the things, and I meant to do this in the introduction, me and Todd was talking about this group on here, and he was like, what's the number one thing that challenges our industry over time? Of let's say it's Beth Johnson and Beth starts to grow here, starts to build a team. It's the lack of conversations. Like we're not having enough conversations with people. And so, anyway, Todd, the platform he's bringing you today is meant to do just that, create more conversations for you so that you never get out of create and build mode. Like create and build mode is the kiss of death in our industry. When you get out of that, kiss it goodbye. The check's going down every time. Okay. So, Todd, I just wanted to say, I meant to set that up before you came on.
Oh yeah, no worries. So let me give you one simple rule. I started doing this about 5 years ago. And in my opinion, when you execute this rule in your life, you'll never have a problem rank advancing. You'll never have a problem earning. Okay. There's no real rules in network marketing. It's kind of a free for all. You can get up and lay on the couch all day, or you can get up and have as many conversations as you want. There's policies and procedures, of course, that we all have, but there's nobody there to make, like, Brent's not going to call you and make you get to work. Your sponsor's not going to get up and make you get to work. They'll support you and mentor you and all of that. But because there's no rules, I think it's a great idea to give yourself a rule or a law. The way I put it is like, here's like this unbreakable law. And I want you to just think about this for a second. Give yourself this rule. Because a lot of times people, like, and I'm not talking about a goal. I'm talking about a law that you live by. And that law is never does a day pass until I've done X, or my day is never complete until I've done fill in the blank. And here's what the X or the fill in the blank is: daily minimum number of intentional business building reach outs. And you pick the number, like whatever number based on how much time that you have available to grow your business, you pick the number. And it's not a goal. A goal is something that you're striving to achieve with a deadline and a date. Sometimes we hit them and sometimes we don't. Sometimes we need to adjust them. This is like getting up and getting dressed in the morning. We all get up, we get dressed, we all brush our teeth, hopefully every single day. These are just things that we do. Well, every single day I reach out to a minimum of blank. And it doesn't even have to be a massive number. This is the minimum. And I've done this with so many teams, both in and out of the United States. And the people that take this seriously, like, I'm going to give myself this law. Like, my day is never done until I've done X. And let's say the X is 5 as an example. I'm not saying it should be 5. How many times do we know? And those of you guys, I'm sure you're all experienced network marketers. How many people on your team haven't reached out to a person in the last week or the last month, in fact, for some people? But if you can give yourself a simple rule to live by, and you just like, my day's never done until I've done my 5 or my 3 or whatever it is, then you will never have a problem making money in this business. Because again, that's where the rubber meets the road in this business. Nothing else matters. Now, what's interesting is we've moved, again, I've been in 36 years in this business. When I started in network marketing, first thing that they handed you was a memory jogger, and you write down everybody that you've known since kindergarten. And it helps you to come up with that prospect list, which I think is still an incredibly viable way to begin a business. I mean, you love the product, you love this company, and you're ready to go. Why would you not want to talk to the people that you love and care about the most? But what we're seeing happening as a trend is everybody moves to social media now. That's like the place to go. And unfortunately, a lot of times we have people in social media, if you're not in business, the average, I think the average number of Facebook friends is like globally is like 382 friends, and they post a couple times a month. I know you all because you're network marketers. You're there on the regular, you're posting, you're getting the engagement, but most people aren't. But now we're shoving them over there and they don't know what to do. And so instead of, and you guys will remember this term, like verbally vomiting on your prospects, which we're all guilty of when we first get excited and look at network marketing, they're now doing it on social media because they really don't know what to do. And so this tool that I've got Justin Belobana here for, he's the CEO of a company called NowSite. By the way, he's not a network marketing guy. He's a tech entrepreneur. He's built multiple tech companies in the past. He saw a massive gap in the network marketing space and built a tech company over the last 8 years that makes it so incredibly easy for even the most novice, brand new person who has never done network marketing or any business for that matter to get onto social media and look like a pro, get more engagement, have more conversations without having the fear, like a lot of people have, and be able to start getting customers and start getting new people on their team. And it's, again, as I mentioned earlier, I've never put my name behind any tool ever. And I've been asked to look at many of them. This one is going to help you and your entire team win by maintaining laser focus on the thing that matters and that's production. So I want to bring Justin to the table. Justin, I'm so glad that you can make. He's coming out of the UK today. He's a Canadian living in the UK, and he's going to go through a walkthrough with this for you guys, and we're going to show you what this thing is all about. Justin, I'm going to hand it to you.
Thanks, Todd. Hi, everybody. You guys can hear me? All good?
Absolutely.
Awesome. And Brent, thank you so much for the invitation. And everyone, thank you for your time. It's a pleasure. Look, I'll just pick up, where Todd kind of left off there. Yes, I am Canadian, living in London. I've been starting tech companies for 20 years in other industries, like wireless payment, medical software, virtual wellness. And 8 years ago, my brother-in-law, who is he's in network marketing actually, that was my first exposure to this incredible world. And what struck me as someone who, loves technology and goes looking for problems for a living, I was shocked by really like the lack of amazing tools for leaders and distributors in the field. It was really like, amazing to me that no one had really taken the time to deeply understand what makes you unique, what makes you different from, other entrepreneurs, and brings incredible technology to help you and your team solve those problems and grow your business in a super efficient, super like results oriented, but really, really simple way. And so for the last almost 8 years, that's been our mission, right? Me and my team to deliver exactly that, right? To bring the best technology that like really understands the challenges that you face, but to do it in the simplest possible way. And by the way, I already know that probably most of you are skeptical about like, what does simplicity really mean to this guy? Like this, I know I'm a big nerd, okay? I get it. It's like I'm comfortable with that. I also understand that, to you, you may be a little bit skeptical, cynical that it is actually possible to deliver, like really, really great solutions in a super simple way. I fully understand that you probably, well, you may not love technology, you may not love learning new tools. So if you're thinking, ah, I'm not sure this is for me, if you're thinking that right now, please know that you are exactly who we think about all day long. Okay? And just give it a chance. All right? You'll be the judge. But I predict that after you see, a few things that we built for you, that you will say, yes, I can see myself using this. I see the value. I see why this could be valuable to my team. AI is everywhere inside this product, not because it's cool, not because it's trendy, but because it is, in my opinion, the most empowering thing that could happen to this profession, right? Like you have, millions of aspiring entrepreneurs, people who may not have, professional backgrounds in sales and marketing, and AI allows even the beginner, like even the person on their first day, to to begin to market their business like a professional, right? And what I'm going to show you, and look, there's a lot here, right? Like our vision is to be your platform from your first day, right? When you don't know what the heck's going on, how to take that first step to get into action, all the way to I've got some customers and I want to scale my business, all the way to I've got a team of 100,000 people. So one platform that's there for you every step of the way, not overwhelming you ever, but giving you the right tool at the right time when you're ready. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm not going to probably have time to get into like the advanced stuff, but if you are someone who's wondering, are there advanced things? Yes. Okay, like all the marketing automation, email campaigns, SMS campaigns, all the fancy stuff is here. What I want to do though is I want to start at the beginning, okay, and show all of you how easy it is to get started, how to start like generating real results, right? For you, for your team members, literally in 2 minutes, in 2 clicks. That's not an exaggeration. Okay,
Hey,
two
Justin,
minutes, two clicks.
could
Yes.
I jump in and say something that I appreciate about you? So I'm on the phone, I'm on the Zoom with Justin the other day, and guys, the reason, and Todd would tell you this too, the reason we don't typically do this is because people can get lost. Like they can go off chasing a shiny object for and watch their business spiral. And what I loved when I met Justin and Todd introduced me was Justin, he gets it. Obviously, he gets the tech side, but 8 years of developing this software, he's like, listen, it's people just have to get the tip of the iceberg first. And then they start doing that. And then as the team grows, then we can bring in more and more of our assets. And what they'll realize as they grow an organization of 100,000 distributors is, oh my gosh, we have found the one-stop shop that can deal with everything that I need in one place where I'm not looking in 1,000. So Justin, I just wanted to commend you. Like that was Brett, it was like a breath of fresh air when I heard you say that because things can get overwhelming and we all
Yeah.
only have 24 hours in a day and most of you are working a job in the process. So thanks for that, Justin.
Yeah, and thank you. So look, I'm gonna jump into it, okay, and I'm gonna show you just a few simple things how to get started, right? So if you are like or know folks on your team that are not in action that want to kind of get off the sidelines and get moving, I'm gonna show you how we help people do exactly that and start to grow their social presence. Then I'm gonna show you how we help you turn that social presence into real business opportunities, like real leads, and then how we turn leads into customers. Okay, so I'm going to focus on that. Show you a couple of other things that relate to training and support, onboarding, kind of fundamental tools like that. Now that we are all friends, please treat this super informally. If I'll try to keep my put your questions in the chat. Well, it's not super easy while I'm screen sharing to watch the chat. For those of you who know what I'm talking about, but I'll try. And Brent and Todd, if a question comes up, please is on what I'm talking. Please interrupt me, okay? So let's get to it. First thing that you need to know when you sign up. I hope all of you will. All of you, by the way, I'll show you how you can start totally for free and try it out. But when you sign up, the AI is going to ask you like 5 simple questions. I'm not going to show you the sign up, okay? But you're going to see it. It's going to, your name, your interests, your hobbies, the company you're with, of course. And it also learns your writing style, okay? And I tell you that because that takes about 2 minutes, just answering some very simple questions, so that everyone within 2 minutes, when you get into the product itself, the AI already knows you a bit, right? It knows enough so that it can help you start right away creating social content, authentic in your own writing style. Okay. So that's where I'm going to pick this up. Okay. Is when I land inside the system for the first time. And by the way, everything I'm going to show you on desktop is even easier on our mobile app. Okay. So iOS, Android, everything I'm going to show you today is there and even easier. So how do you get started? The first thing people always want to know, Justin, what's the first thing I should do? And this is the answer. I want you to click Grow My Social Presence. Here, there are lots of different types of advanced social media posts that we can show you how to use. But the biggest problem that people have, especially at the beginning, they don't know what to post in the first place. So here's how we solve this. And this is our most popular feature. And I promised, right? 2 clicks to get started. Okay. So click number 1 is grow my social presence. Click number 2, surprise me. That surprise me button, if you're not sure how to get started on social media, it's your new best friend. It's going to pick a detail, something it knows about you, something like an interest or a hobby, and it's going to write an original post about it in your writing style. And it's going to pick an image to go with it. Okay, so every time, always original content, always authentic. And you can click that as many times as you want.
Justin, as is populating, my son Peyton has been doing this. Anybody can go look at his Facebook. He's been using the surprise me post and some of this content, and I'm watching his business scale of customer acquisitions and engagement and other following. So I've watched this all take part.
So this obviously it knows that I'm a tech entrepreneur, right? So it's and it also knows I've kind of got a bit of a goofy sense of humor. Why did the tech entrepreneur cross the road? To get to the cutting edge of innovation, dive into tech challenges and witness creativity ignite. Great, and it picks an image to go with it. If I want to get a Instagram version of this, I just click the Instagram button, and I get a more emotional or sensational version. If I want a serious professional version for LinkedIn, if I want something more engaging for Twitter, if I want to like make changes, I can just like type directly in the post. I can also use this editor. So if I say, you know what, I wish that was like longer, and I wish that was like more excited. Oh, by the way, this works in 150 languages. So if I wanted a longer, more excited Spanish version of this post, I can just click regenerate. And now I've got a long, excited Spanish version of that post. So simplicity, right? Like that's really at the core of what we do. And hopefully you agree that, those 2 clicks to get unlimited original posts, that's pretty easy. That's a pretty easy thing for most people to do. If I want to, I can click surprise me again and again and again and always get original content. I want to show you a different type of post, what I would consider to be like the next thing, like the next thing that I would recommend that you do once you master this, clicking that surprise me button. I love this one, selfie AI. So this allows you to use your own images, like your own selfies, to create posts instantly. So all I do is I can upload a
Hey, and
selfie.
guys, as Justin's doing that, you're typical network marketers on this call. And I know what you're doing right now. You're going to the Now site, you're looking at the app, you're pressing purchase. Wait till the end, okay? Just follow along here, watch it. And because I know in 5 seconds you're going to get really excited because this is going to meet some of your pain points that you experience. So just watch it through, take your time, and then you'll get to decide for yourself. I know how you are.
So look, what you see now is the selfie that I posted is one of me making like an obvious like thinking face, right? And so what the AI looked at, right? It can see. It looked at the image, and it knows my writing style, and it knows my interests, and it wrote a post. It says, "When in doubt, ponder it out," right? Thinking. Sometimes the best ideas come when you take a moment to reflect, stay curious, challenge the norm, right? Again, this is very authentic for me as a tech entrepreneur, and see where your thoughts take you. Hashtag thinking mode, innovation journey, right? So it knows me, it knows my writing style, it looked at the image, and it wrote a great, authentic post. Okay. Um, One other thing that I want to show you um, as a starting point, okay? Growing your presence on social media is not only about posting, it's also about engaging with your audience. And a really great way to engage with your audience is to write comments on other people's posts, right? You don't want to just like their post, you want to write a comment. So that could spark a conversation and maybe a business opportunity. So we've actually built a tool to help you write great comments on other people's posts. And I'll show you how this works. I'm going to go over to Facebook and we'll see. We'll see what's in my timeline right now, okay? Where this is my actual Facebook timeline. I'm going to see if I can find something. That's something. This is like a thing from Grant Cardone to Gary Brecka. They've
Yeah,
got some kind
they're
of
in an argument
they're in
suing
an
each other.
argument, right? So that's a lot of text. That's more than I want to read right now. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a screenshot of this rant, okay? And I'm going to just upload that screenshot. No instructions. I'm going to click generate, and the AI is going to look at the screenshot and it's going to write a thoughtful, interesting, friendly comment that I can leave. Right? So I'm going to copy it. I'm going to go back over to this rant and I'm going to paste it. And it says, I'm not sure what's happening, but it seems intense. Hope things get resolved soon. Stay strong. Isn't that great?
That's
Like,
I read that post earlier, and they're in this big legal battle. So that's like a really appropriate kind of response to this lawsuit with each other. It read all that text. It's crazy.
right? Like, how easy is that? Okay, so
And
step one. Yeah,
again, Justin, the name of the game in our industry, and you like that's why you created it, is it's time management. Like we only have so much time during the day. So if you could have got embedded in that post, reading it for hours,
yeah,
you could be prospecting people. So
exactly.
literally copy, paste, boom, post generated in the comments. And comments are always better than just likes or hearts. Like, so yeah, that's amazing. Amazing.
So does this work? Yes. Okay, we've got 100,000 users all around the world. In their first 30 days, on average, we increased their posts, their likes, and their comments by 132%. So we more than double social media results in your first month. Okay. In fact, we guarantee it. That's like an in writing guarantee that if you use this, you will double your social media results. Okay. So that's step one. Pretty simple so far. Now what we want to do is we want to turn that great kind of engagement and with our audience, we want to turn those into business opportunities, of course. Okay. So now I'm going to click step two. I want to generate leads. So this is going to help me create really great business posts, right? To create engagement and opportunities and conversations about my business. Now, this is really cool. Okay. We have already, and we're gonna keep working with Brent and working with all of you, but we've already taught the AI a lot about PartnerCo. So you don't have to, train it on a bunch of stuff, right? We've already taught it the basics. We're going to add more and more, specific products, specific, the business opportunity. Like we're going to flesh all this out. But just to give you an example of what's already here, I'm going to pick PartnerCo from the list of business profiles, and you'll automatically get this when you sign up, okay? And I'm just going to say, I don't know, love the wellness products. And actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to combine this with a selfie, okay? So here, let me do that again. And I'm going to pick a different selfie this time. Okay, this is a gym selfie. All right, so this is one of me at the gym. So here's what I did. I uploaded a selfie, right? I picked PartnerCo from as the business, and the AI is going to look at the selfie and it's going to look at everything it's been taught about PartnerCo, and it's going to write a great business post.
Everybody's like, how do we sign up? How do we sign? Keep
It
watching.
just, I got so much more to show you though. Come on. We're not ready. Okay, so check this out. That's a selfie of me at the gym. And I guess that's not really a selfie. That's a picture of me. Everyone call it, yeah. Anyway, um, it says, embracing the sweat and the journey. Every drop leads to a stronger, healthier me, loving the grind and the Partner Co wellness products that keep me going strong. Here's to pushing the limits and thriving in wellness one rep at a time. That's awesome, right? Isn't that great? How easy is that? Upload a selfie, pick Partner Co, generate, and I've got a perfect post that uses the selfie, that uses like that follows the guidelines that we're teaching it about Partner Co, right? And how to show up properly on social media. I want to show you the opposite though, okay? Because we all know, I'm sure here how important compliance is, right? How important it is to follow, the law, right? And company policy so that we don't get in trouble promoting our business online. So to help you with that, we've built an incredibly friendly compliance helper. All right. So to show this to you, I'm going to write a terrible post. Okay. So we all know this isn't like a real post, right? I'm gonna make something up and it's going to be awful. So just bear with me. Um, Here, I'll get rid of that last sentence, and I'm going to say, keep me going strong. Um, Try it today, and your diabetes will be cured by tomorrow, and you'll be a millionaire. Wow. Awful, awful post, right, everybody? But here's what I'm going to do.
That
I'm going to
sounds
click
compliant.
That's real compliant. No
all I
one knew
did.
this.
I just clicked compliance check, right? So one click, and the AI is going to review and analyze the post, the risk level of the post based on FTC guidelines. It's going to identify the problems. Okay, so here we go. So very high risk, no kidding. Health claims obviously are problematic here that violate FTC guidelines. Income claims, the statement you'll be a millionaire presents an unrealistic, unsubstantiated income claim. No kidding. But here's the best part, everybody. On the right side, it rewrote it in a compliant way. Okay, so I just click update, right? Loving the grind, the Partner Co wellness products to keep me moving forward. Great. So if you're ever in doubt, just pop your post in here, click the compliance button, and now the AI will make sure that your post is compliant, and you can then you can publish it online with confidence. Okay. So super simple. Again, lots more I could show you in terms of like lead generation strategies, but this is a great place to start. Just using that drop down Partner Co, use the compliance engine. And on average, guys, first 30 days, we increase leads by 80%. Okay. All right. Last thing I want to show you, and this is probably the coolest. Okay. So this is like the most advanced like AI stuff I've seen. Okay. I think you're going to be shocked, to be honest, by what I'm about to show you. All right. But you tell me if like after you see this. So you're posting more, right? People are, you're doing business posts, people are liking, they're commenting on your business posts. Now we want to take that interest, we want to take those leads and we want to turn them into customers, right? Now we've built a sales system to help you do that. But listen, we know that people in direct sales, people in network marketing, no one likes doing data entry. No one likes sitting down and putting, your leads into like a CRM, into like a contact system, right? Like that, that hasn't worked in 40 years. Okay. So it's not going to happen. So we thought, what if we could build the most incredible sales system without any data entry at all? That would be pretty cool, right? So I want to show you how this works. Okay. So I unshared my screen intentionally there. Because I want to show you something on my phone. You are going to be meeting people on social media, right? When you do, you're going to want to sell to those people, but you don't want to do any data entry. Okay. So here's what you're going to do. And I'll use my friend Todd as an example. Let's say you meet this cool guy, Todd. okay, on Facebook, right? Now, maybe he liked your partner co-post. So you're like, okay, I'd like to sell to this guy. No data entry. Here's what you're going to do. You're going to simply and this could be Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, anywhere. Okay. But I'm going to take his Facebook profile and I'm just going to take a screenshot, right? Just a screenshot of his Facebook profile. I'm going to upload that screenshot on desktop or into the mobile app. And what the AI is going to do is pretty amazing. It's going to look at the screenshot. It's going to automatically create the contact for you. It's then going to go on the internet and it's going to research your lead and find out more information about them, their interests, their hobbies, their education, where they work, more social media content, maybe their email address, maybe their phone number. Then it's going to take all that research and it's going to predict their personality. Then it's going to take that personality and give you automatically a step-by-step sales plan that you can follow that follows Brent and Partner Co's sales strategy, but is personalized for your lead. Okay, so I'm going to show you what this looks like.
Justin, as you're doing that, as you're pulling this up, guys, think about this. You've got 100 people on your team. And you're teaching this strategy into them that when they get a heart or a like or a comment on one of their posts, they can go get this screenshot, bring it into this program. And so you're creating not only for yourself, but for the team, you're creating an opportunity that now, what's our number one rule? Conversations. How do we reach more people? How do we reach more people? So watch what Justin's about to show you. He screenshot Todd Falcone. Todd Falcone made a like or a heart or a comment to you on one of your product posts or one of your gym posts or whatever in regards to Partner Co. Now here we go.
So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to click turn leads into customers. And I'm just going to take that screenshot and I'm going to drag and drop it. I'm just going to upload it. And I want to sell him on Partner Co. And I'm just going to click add. Okay. And it's going to take a few seconds. Okay. But soon, hold on a second. I think my Chrome just crashed. Hold on. Oh, there it is. Okay, it's done. All right, here, check this out. All right. So we got his Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, his email address, phone number. We got his location. What else? And then look at interests, right? Family, outdoors, travel, teaching, coaching, skiing, etc. Skills, education, company. And then we use that to predict his personality, right? Direct, task focused, fast paced, resistant to rigid structures. He's stressed out by keeping his opinion to himself. That's pretty funny.
That nails my personality, by the way. I can't, and you got my cell phone. You didn't have to ask for my phone number. If you guys are connected to people on Facebook, about 95% of the time you take somebody's profile, it's going to come up with their email and their personal cell phone number. It's crazy.
So then we get into more details about like how to book a meeting based on his personality, how to pitch, how to present, how to build rapport, create urgency, whatever, talk about competition, talk about money. And we also create this step-by-step sales plan that you can follow, right? That is based on his personality, that follows the Partner Co overall sales strategy to turn Todd from a lead into a customer. And as you follow this strategy, it's going to continue to suggest next steps, right? Like automatically. So no data entry, all right? And by the way, please try it on yourself. I would recommend just do yourself first and see what comes back. Lots of fun. And please, decide if we nailed the personality. Okay. Okay. Last thing I want to show you. Okay. Those are the basics. All right, guys. Growing your social presence, generating leads, turning leads into customers. There's one other thing I want to show quickly. Okay. And that is, everything that we like, we're big on training and support and content sharing, and just, onboarding and giving people like the perfect communication hub, the perfect place to get support. And we've done things. I saw in the comments someone mentioned boards. Great product, okay, but take a look at this and then tell me what you think. All right. So we've created this concept called teams, okay, and we're creating one, of course, for Brent. But here's what you can do inside teams. Actually, you know what? I'll start with the one that we did for Todd, and you guys are going to have access to this, okay? The first thing that you're going to notice here is we've built a real-time video AI avatar of Todd Falcone. And we have trained it on, I mean, thousands of hours of content, like thousands of pages of, books and presentations and like every piece of content that we could get our hands on, we uploaded into Todd AI. And so he is, and I want you guys to, again, try it, all right? But incredibly knowledgeable and incredibly smart at giving you advice on any sales and marketing, network marketing situation you might find yourself in. You could take a screenshot, like you could be having a conversation with a prospect, and the prospect could throw an objection at you. You don't know how to answer it, no problem. Screenshot it, upload it, ask Todd AI, and he will give you the perfect response in any language. So, do we want to, Todd, do you want to try this one, or do you want to try the Partner Co one?
Yeah, we can try this one. I mean, the crazy thing is this guy is actually smarter than I am because it remembers things that I've forgotten. So,
So Matt, Todd,
let's ask it. Go ahead, Brent.
Like literally, we have access to Todd Falcone, 30, nearly 40 years of industry experience, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So Kelly Chun's on with somebody. She's like, oh my gosh, they just asked me, was this a pyramid scheme? How in the world do I answer that? Well, why don't we just ask Todd? Like, let's just ask Todd, somebody with 40 years of experience. Like, I'm not the smartest person, but I believe you just go to somebody that's way smarter than you. And so let's do it. Let's see
Hello.
what Todd
How can
has
I
to
assist
say.
you today in your network marketing journey?
Can you hear? Did I share sound?
Yeah,
Yes.
you did. I
Okay.
heard my
Okay.
voice.
Let's just any question that you can think of.
How should
Um,
I schedule a follow-up call with my prospect?
gonna blow your mind right here.
Maybe like they aren't, they haven't replied in 2 weeks. Like, what should I do now? Is that good?
So some people's asking
Yeah,
about
go
calls
for it.
and stuff. Hey guys, if y'all hang till just the end, we're gonna cover that, I promise.
Reach out with a friendly reminder message like, "Hi, name. I hope you're well. I wanted to touch base about our previous conversation. No rush, just wanted to see if there's anything more I can assist with. Let me know when's a good time for you. Thanks. Keep it light and understanding."
Love
Justin,
that.
I speak Spanish. I speak Spanish. I couldn't understand that.
You want to hear that in Spanish?
Yeah, I can't. I speak Spanish. I can't understand English. Let's see what we can do in a.
It's weird hearing me in Farsi and Chinese and
Well, that's true. Do you want to hear
Hindi.
Spanish, or do you want to hear something more, like a bit more
Let's go
exotic?
Spanish. Let's go
Okay.
Spanish.
That blinking is a little weird.
He's a little
Just looking
shy.
at you. Yeah. I'm thinking. Gotta get my pronunciation right. Hola, nombre. Espero que estés bien. Get it? Yeah, I'm not gonna do it all.
Oh, a little
What? I
nervous.
forgot my Spanish.
Maybe.
Maybe
If you
As
slow
speak
internet
Spanish, let me
connection.
know, like in the chat. Is that a good, how is that? I mean,
as
the text we expect to be like perfect, by the way.
It's accurate. I speak Spanish, so yeah, it's accurate.
Yeah. And here's the pain point. We're in 52 countries with Partner Co. The minute you try to jump into another country that you don't know like you will get sucked up in so much time management, like that 24 hours go by with a blink of an eye. So to be able to take something and move it over at the drop of a button, like super quick, and go in. How many languages, Justin?
150 languages.
150 languages. Like it truly is an opportunity on a global spectrum too. It's okay if it doesn't show right now. That's
Well,
okay.
he does. Oh, maybe.
Ciao nome, spero tu stia bene. Volevo riprendere la nostra conversazione precedente. Nessuna
I
fretta.
asked for
Volevo
Italian.
solo sapere se c'è qualcos'altro in cui posso aiutarti. Fammi sapere quando sarebbe un buon momento per te. Grazie.
Yeah, so he's like an American speaking Italian, which is pretty accurate.
Yes. Yes.
So by the way, look, also, so AI Todd, right? But also amazing content sharing. So any type of content, we've uploaded all of Todd's podcasts here, scripts, images, different, we've done things for different industries that you have access to, but health and wellness, obviously, so scripts for, specific scripts, specific situations by industry, and we are doing the same for Partner Co. So we are in the process of training a dedicated AI avatar. Right now, it's a studio avatar, but who knows? Maybe we'll have a Brent AI that you could ask anything about products, about pricing, about policy. And we're going to also add all the content, onboarding, images, videos, you name it. Okay, so we're building it. It is, if you're like the content sharing, if you're familiar with boards, we think that this is a better version. Like it does a bunch of things that are actually more advanced that you can't do in boards, and it's all in one place, right? So we can also do things like if you have video content, you can host courses. Right. So you don't need to have a separate Kajabi or a separate school or Lightspeed, right? You can add courses, you can add lessons. All of this is accessible from mobile. Of course, we've done the keyboard integration so you can access, your content, inside WhatsApp, inside Telegram, email. So all of that functionality is here, plus a lot more. And I think, I know that the AI avatars, that's everybody's favorite. And to have, one for Partner Co specifically, but also to have access to, the like 24/7, right? Someone like Todd is incredible and super helpful. So that's what I wanted to show, just to kind of get started. All right, just to break the ice with all you guys. Brent, I want to pass it back to you, but I want to show everyone how to actually, sign up and get rolling.
Yes. And here's the thing. This is a work in progress for you. I've seen the comments, and you ask, is other network marketing companies? Of course they are. They're all going to come to the table. Why? Because when you have something beautiful that the world could use, but you guys are getting access to it as early as anyone. Okay. So again, this is something I'm personally using. I don't have any financial ties to this, but I see huge opportunity. And because it can create conversations. And the challenge you will have with you or your team is a lack of conversation, which slows the business growth down. And that is the problem in network marketing. That's why people can't scale. And so you could look at this right now, and I know, and so now you're asking the question, is there going to be training? Is there going to be a platform? If you guys decide to embrace this, absolutely. We actually need to have a dedicated place to where we share success stories. Haley Lee got a customer. I mean, my son could share a success story today. He got a customer on a smart link because of this platform. They bought Advantage and a box of drops. SmartLink, boom. I mean, and he could share that. So we will have a place to where we'll take 10 or 15 minutes to talk about what we're doing and how it's working and what we're leveraging. But at the end of the day, this is not to be a time sucker. This is to be, you learn a little bit, and then as you scale your business and grow, you learn more and more and more. And you just have the understanding that what Justin and the team has done is they've created a platform that can live with you through your business expansion. So don't overwhelm yourself with, oh my gosh, I got to go pro tomorrow. No, you don't. You got to start crawling first. Like it's just like anything else. So when I looked at this, I'm like, price wise, there's no telling what they're about. Listen, Todd Falcone could have said, Brent, this is $500 a month. The way I look at my business, I talked about this morning on a podcast. I budget 10% of my revenue in network marketing to self development, meaning to scale my business further. So I put it back in, you know, and so many people don't put it back in this industry and they expect to scale. So Todd could have reached out to me and said it's $500 a month. I'd have said, absolutely, I'm in because I saw it meet a pain point. So now, just so you know, it's not $500 a month. Justin, I'll turn it back to you and let everybody, see the cost of this.
So look, everything that you've seen, the social media, the sales tools, all the team communication, there now there are more tools, and I'm seeing in the comments people asking about, sales funnels, yes, websites, yes, landing pages, yes, email campaigns. Those we have that. Those are in the more advanced plans, okay? But everything that you've seen today, right? The social, the sales, the communication support, AI avatars, Todd AI, all that. Normally we do $29 a month, but this group, we want a great long-term relationship, so we're kicking this off. I don't know how long, but we're gonna start at $19 a month. Okay, $19. So let me show you something.
Justin, can I say something real quick? Like
Absolutely.
we do a digital business card. I use it. I like the digital business card, but like you still got to go out and have conversations with people to use the digital business card. Like this platform right here is going to create the conversations for you to have. Like it's just, it blows my mind. 19 a month.
So I need to show you how to access that price. Okay. So here's what you're going to do. Socialsellingai.com, or use the QR code. Okay. Socialsellingai.com. And maybe we can add that to the chat as well. But then I want to show you exactly how to get this. All right. So please follow along. So I'm going to socialsellingai.com. Okay. And then I can click get started. Please start on the intro plan, this $29 My AI plan. All right. We've got more advanced stuff. I don't recommend that you start with the advanced stuff. Okay. I strongly recommend that you start with the entry plan, get super comfortable, master the social media, master kind of like these basics, and then you can always upgrade later. Okay. So I'm going to click My AI, get My AI. And here's something that is really important, okay? Because I want you guys to get the $19. Okay. Our website, it defaults to annual. So what you need to do, just look very carefully. I'm just going to switch that toggle to monthly. You see that? It's just that button that goes from annual to monthly. Okay, and I'm going to click Get My AI, and I'm going to enter code PC. PC, partner co. And that's going to lock in $19. Okay. And I thought was there not a 7-day free on this? I thought we were doing that.
There is not a 7-day free. If somebody wants to instead get on the 7-day free, they can put Todd1 as a coupon code instead of PC, and they'll be able to use it for 7 days before paying anything.
Okay. If do like I'm happy to add that to the PC code as well. I can have my team do that right now. Okay. So sign up with this. Sign up with PC. Okay. It's going to take your price to $19. Make sure you pick My AI. Make sure you pick the monthly. Okay. And use code PC. Okay. And we're gonna go ahead and add 7 days free to everybody as well. Okay. So you don't have to wait. We're gonna add it. Anyone have any questions about that, about signing up?
Yes, I got one. Can you do couples? How do you do that is for a couple?
I don't recommend it. The reason is it's your AI. It's your personality, it's your interests, it's your writing style. So we really want the AI to get to know you, right? And so I strongly recommend that you just get your own account.
My wife talks very differently than me. It would be weird if I was doing posts in the way my wife talks. So you definitely want to have it individual.
So Justin, this is absolutely amazing. I want to draw everybody back because I know how we're all network marketers. So you just got to simply, Tammy says it all the time, just simply start. Like if you see value here, which I know you do, I would highly recommend that you get the small version. Thank you, Justin, for making it $19, and Todd. And then I would just simply don't go off into left field going boards. How do we adapt? How can I make me an avatar in here and all of this? No, just simply start. And you're going to start So add a content every day. Boom. Surprise me post. That's one content ad for the day. Then the second content ad is make a selfie post, let it generate, put in a couple of keywords, partner co, wellness, do it, and then it posts that and just go back and forth there. Okay. And then look through some of your posts, see some hearts and comments, go screen capture their image and go throw it over and see how it generates their personality, right? And it brings up Brenda Carlton and some reach out features and all of that. Just simply play with it. Don't get overwhelmed with it. Okay. And what I love about Justin and Todd is they're like, hey, you only have so much time during the day. Our job is to take credit card orders and scale a business. Like we're the marketing arm for the company. So we got to keep the main thing the main thing. You're going to see huge value here if you'll take it and just start working it. After about 2 weeks of generating a surprise me post and generating another post and having a couple of reach outs, you're going to be like, oh my gosh, like I have a system here now. And I don't have to wake up in the morning going, I got to create this content. And then you spend 3 hours trying to figure out the content and be an English teacher and all that stuff that you all are doing. And I know you're doing because guess what? So am I. And so this is the feature to start on. And again, you go, well, how did I get this? Because you're in an inner circle. Like you guys are what's going to scale, and we're going to bring Partner Co into this feature. And Justin and the team and Todd and is going to start making it better and better for us, for Partner Co. uniquely. So it's that we're just at the beginning of this. Okay. So this is not to get overwhelmed. In 7 days, you'll be like, oh my gosh, this is saving me so much time. I got so much more time to go prospect people, have conversations. And that is the goal. That's the goal of our business.
Hey, Brent, this is Ashley. Can I say something quick?
Absolutely.
So I actually have been using this. Todd had showed us a few weeks ago. Brent had a few of us leaders get on, and I downloaded it. I did the 7-day free trial. I just really started doing the content creation, right? It's just like Brent said, it's so easy to get caught up in all the things. So I just started simply doing the content creation. I did a selfie, uploaded it. So today I actually went into this contact, the lead generator thing where you take the screenshot and you upload it. So I have a lady on my team who has sold 30 boxes of drops. She just enrolled 2 weeks ago. But what she did is she has a lady who's a personal trainer. She like has a meal prep business. She has all this stuff. She actually gave her a box of drops because they're really good friends to try. And so she went on yesterday and done a live video talking about the drops, the different benefits and stuff they have. And I had took a screenshot of her profile and I uploaded it into this app that we're talking about today. And this is what her behavior said. A people person who is more likely to be interested in a product that you are personally excited about. Explain how you use the product and tie the pitch back to your personal experience to help them feel more like the product is worthwhile. So what I did is I went on her live that she had done. I commented with my personal results that I've had with the drops. She private messaged me. She wants me to be on her podcast. Like I put this lead generator thing in so I could learn more about her because I don't know who she is. But I literally took a screenshot because this app is a tool, right? It's a tool to help you. So then when it says emailing, it says avoid going into too much detail or analysis since they may get bored and may move on rather than reading the entire message. So what did Ashley Paulson do? I sent her a voice message. I didn't go and send her a huge long message back with a bunch of words. I sent her a voice message because it says move on rather than reading the entire message. So I just wanted to share a little bit. Like I said, I started out with just the content creator, just generating posts, just doing that. But then this lady kind of fell in my lap and I'm like, oh crap, I'm going to go take a screenshot and put it into the right to tell me more about her so I can meet her where she's at. Okay, so I absolutely love this. Like I said, I've been using it for the last few weeks. There's just going to be so much great things that come out of this. So I just wanted to share that. So thank you,
Ashley,
Todd and Justin.
That's so
Ashley,
awesome.
yeah, that's amazing. While I've got you on, Ashley, I'm gonna put you on the spot.
Uh-oh.
Would you be willing to co-host with me a weekly broadcast, like a Zoom, where we share success, just like we do the IPA Zoom Monday through Friday? But we have a weekly where if you're using this out, you can get on this Zoom with me and Ashley Paulson and the people that are using it, and we will share success tips. Would you be willing to do that with me?
Absolutely.
Okay, here's the deal. Ashley's going to put her number in the comments. And then if you're going to use the app or if you're using the app, I want you to message Ashley your name, your phone number, and we're going to put you in a group message called whatever now. Like we'll put you in a group message. We'll figure that out. And we're going to start pulling a group together and we're going to start sharing success, wins. How did we do it? Where did we get it? What we're doing? Because you got to build a community around this, or yet it will just be another out that is actually could make you $1 million, but it's not being developed. And so I will commit my time. Ashley will commit hers if you guys plug into this. And again, this is totally it's here for you. So just wanted to say that, Justin. I don't know how you feel about that, but I think that's the way you've got to create that cohesiveness here.
I love it. And I want to just update everyone. My team, we work fast. there's now the 7-day trial is live. So if you reset and sign up, pick the monthly My AI plan. Okay. So socialsellingai.com, pick the My AI plan, the $29 plan. Make sure you pick the monthly and then put in code PC. You will be charged $0. Okay. First, so there's a 7-day trial and then the $19 will start. So that's live. Okay. So we just did that on the fly just now. So that was
fast.
that was very exciting for me, just behind the scenes
Very
there.
exciting. Very exciting. Yes. Hey, Ashley.
Hey, Brent. Hey,
Did
I
you
did
put
get a
your-
little bit nervous when Justin said that we were going to create a Brent AI. That makes me a little, no, I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
Yeah,
The world is ready. The world is ready.
That might scare people away from the business.
I'm just joking.
No, if you can put your number in there, thank you for being willing to help me with this. And I believed in this ready, shoot, aim. It's like we'll figure this thing out. Again, this is a tool that I know is going to scale your business if you decide to use it. And I would highly recommend it. I definitely endorse it. So, and I'm using it myself, so I can speak from experience. Justin, Todd, Todd, you might have some parting comments. Justin, I can't thank you enough. I've had the chance to meet Justin, and all I can walk away with is someone from the tech industry. Like, guys, AI is here to stay. AI is around. If I were talking about investments right now, I'm heavily invested on tech companies personally, like as a diversification piece. So AI and Chat GPT and the world out there is only like getting bigger and bigger and bigger, that space. So you're on the cutting edge and you go, Brent, who's got access to this in Partner Code? You are the ones that have access. You're the ones that I brought to the table because of the Millionaire Matrix to give you the opportunity to play in this tech area with us to go scale your paycheck. And we will deliver and share the success we're having. So, Justin, when I was on with him, I'm like, the heart for helping people, it's like, why is he motivated to do this? Because he's had plenty of things that he's done in the medical industry and this side and that side of tech. But network marketing, this could probably might even be the biggest ever, like because the need was so greatly needed in this space. And so thank you, Justin, for jumping on and being a part of this and
Look,
creating this.
no, thank you. It's an absolute pleasure. It's yeah, like look, 8 years ago, I did not know about network marketing, and honestly, I've fallen in love with the industry because I've met the nicest, most optimistic, most entrepreneurial, well-intentioned people I've met in any industry. And so it is absolutely a labor of love, and we love what we do. And what I can assure you, because we love what we do, we are obsessed with staying on the cutting edge, right? So, I mean, as we get to know each other in the weeks and months ahead, you're gonna be amazed by all of the new capabilities that we continue to deliver to you, like original images, original video, an AI social media manager that builds 30-day campaigns for you, like and so much more. So it's an incredible time in technology. We're here to really make a difference to hopefully all of you and help you build your business. And again, I appreciate the opportunity, Brent. Thank you so much. And thank you everyone for sticking around for almost 90 minutes. Looking forward to seeing you all again. Thank you.
Thanks, Justin.
Yeah, thank you guys. And Brent, everybody, thank you for being here for the entire presentation. I've been trying to answer all of your questions, so I've been frantically typing as the questions have been coming through. Somebody asked the final question I'll answer is, can we share this with the team? Yes, you can, of course, share it with the team. Just share them, the domain and then the coupon code. And anybody in here and anybody on your team can most certainly use this to grow their partner co-business. So I appreciate you guys. Brent, thank you so much.
Yeah, Todd, thank you so much. Thanks for your friendship and your partnership and your leadership in our industry. And guys, if you do share this, don't throw your people out in left field. I know you won't because you're leaders, but get them plugged into Ashley Paulson, get them connected to the group. We'll do weekly 30-minute, like, just, hey, success stories of how they're using the app and how they're using the site to grow and scale. But don't just turn them loose and hope it'll just become another app on their phone in the and we don't want that. We're looking to add value, not expense to people. This is going to create revenue if they do it the right way, not be an expense. So, Todd, Justin, again, thank you. And for all of you, thank you. Guys, I say this all the time. You're my inspiration. We're partners in this. That's why we named the company Partner Co., the partner company. Like, we all have a voice at the table, and your net worth is the accumulation of your network. And, how did Todd and Justin and everything come into my fold? Well, because of this beautiful industry and surrounding yourself with people that know more than you. And I challenge you to always have an open mind and not just grab everything that comes, but listen, take it in, and see if it can add value to you and your team. So, guys, thank you for all you do. We love you. We're grateful for you. And we'll make sure to reach out to Ashley if you become a part of this out.
Thanks all.
Great one.